Hello there. Welcome to Marvel Marketing, Calgary Web Design Services. My name is Ryan. I am the founder of Marvel Marketing, and I'm so happy to see you here on our website. So, this video, I just want to talk to you a little bit about our Calgary Web Design Services and why Marvel Marketing could be a really good fit for your brand. And, Marvel Marketing has been designing websites here in Calgary since 2014. This is where everything started. We started with web design and, we really focus on the web design and SEO part of things for a lot of different businesses in a lot of different industries. So, when you're looking at different companies that you want to hire for web design in Calgary, Marvel Marketing is probably one of the best decisions for your brand. And we're very confident that we can build any website that your business needs because we have the team and the resources to do so. So I'm just going to go through this page, our Calgary web design page, and just make sense of everything for you. And we're going to start here at hiring a web design agency. So there's a few things you want to look at when you're looking to hire a website design agency in Calgary. And the most important thing I think is the mobile responsive web design, because a lot of people are going to be searching and using your website on a mobile device. So when you're looking for an agency, you want to make sure that the agency is going to build your website on a mobile responsive platform and do it in a way that people can visit your site on any device and have it display properly. Number two is 24/7 security. This is very important. A lot of websites get hacked. A lot of websites are vulnerable. You just don't want to get hacked. It's a pain, and a lot of websites don't have the issue of storing credit card or personal information on it. So the worst that can happen is somebody hacks your site, and it really hurts rankings or spams your site. But if you have a site that stores personal information of your clients, that can be a big issue if you get hacked. So you just want to avoid that. SEO and site performance is very important as well because when you're building on a site, it just saves a lot of time in the long run, and it helps your business because you're going to rank faster if you build in an SEO friendly manner. And what I mean by that is you want to build it in a structured form that is light, easy for Google to understand your your website, and also performs quickly so that it loads fast when people go to your site. The next thing is you want to make sure that the agency that you're looking to hire offers website design on the content management system that you want to use. So let's open this up here. The most common and easy to use platform is WordPress. I'd say about 90% of our WordPress or our website design is done on WordPress. This is because it's really easy for the client to be able to go in there and edit and change up their website if they need. It's also really easy to expand. So if you're a growing business or a new business, you can build a website and easily add to that website using WordPress. It's just one of the most popular platforms out there. If you're an e-commerce company selling items on the web, there is an option for WordPress, and it's WooCommerce, as you can see here. But I always recommend that if you're going to do e-commerce sales online, you want to jump to Shopify. That I think is the best platform to do that. It's just much more advanced, and it's specifically for that purpose. So it's always good to do. And then there's Drupal, which we can also do at our agency. And like it says here, it's an open source CMS platform. It's behind some of the major websites, including the Economist site and the number of university sites. So it's just a system that's a little more advanced for advanced websites. The other thing that we offer here at Marvel Marketing is website redesign services, which means if you have a website already and maybe you had it built 5 years ago, even 10 years ago, and you haven't done anything to it, the design is the same, it's probably going to be outdated. It's probably going to be missing content. It's not going to look like your brand today. So it's very important that you keep your brand consistent. And that's why we have a lot of businesses come to us and say, hey, I have a website. I got it built 5 years ago. It doesn't look like our website anymore. We need new pages added. We need new services added to our website. We need the colors changed. We need our new logo updated. So that's what we do. We do website redesign services for lots of different businesses. And one of the most important things, this kind of ties in with security, which is website maintenance packages. And this includes Our packages include unlimited website updates and revisions, which is really nice for a lot of businesses that change their stuff up, who like to change their stuff up on a monthly basis. And the most important would be fixing and updating plugins and making sure that your WordPress is updated at all times. Because when things get left behind, like plugins and WordPress updates, the vulnerability for hacks become very, very high. And that's because the security is left behind when a plugin is updated. So you want to make sure that those keep updated at all times, and that's what we do. Before you even go to, this is kind of coming back here of content management systems, what kind of website does my business need? You got to ask yourself. And there's three main types. There's the static HTML, CMC, or dynamic, which, 99% of people do, or businesses do. And then there's the e-commerce online store, which, like I was saying, if you're doing e-commerce, I really suggest that you do Shopify. So there's some reading material here for you to go after, and more here to help you decide which one you want to go after. WordPress, Shopify, custom web development, and so on. Here you can see how our Calgary web design process works. We start with a consultation with you. We really take as long as we need. It could be an hour, it could be 2 hours. We sit down with you, we learn your business, we learn your brand. We want to know what your visions and goals are, because this is really important for us to go into the next stage, to do research and planning. And then we go into the wireframing UI, which is actually starting to build out your site. What pages does your website need? What titles does your website need? What layout does your website need? What is the point of your website? Like when somebody visits your site, what do you want them to do, right? Once we get all that figured out, we then go into the actual development of it, which means we start structuring your site, or we start building your site right on WordPress, and we start, it starts coming alive there. Once that's done, we do some testing. We want to make sure all the links work. We want to make sure all the buttons work. We want to make sure all the content is what you're looking for. We want to make sure the images are going good. We want to test it on different devices, mobile, laptops, tablets, desktop, everything. We want to make sure it works everywhere. And then we want to deliver it, which means that we want to launch it. And that means we pick usually an evening on the weekend, because if it doesn't go well, which it, knock on wood, all of our launches have done amazing, but there might always be an issue with a plugin or something that just doesn't work on there. Maybe your contact form is going wonky or something. If you do it in an evening on a weekend, you're not going to be as busy, and we can fix that right away for you. So that's that. And then there's maintenance. Like I've said previously, maintenance is very important. We offer monthly maintenance packages to keep your website updated, free of any errors. We do updates, and this is all required to have your website function in top gear. So here, why choose Marvel Marketing as your Calgary web developer? Well, we have some points here that we think make us a good option, and that's because we do SEO friendly web development. We have in-house content writers for your website. Our main content writer is a writer of 15 years. She's published, and she does a really good job for a lot of different websites and a lot of different clients of ours. We can also help you with your website hosting. We do have a number of WordPress experts on our team, and we've come across a lot of clients that have come to us because they're having issues with their previous developer or agency not delivering in a time-sensitive period, which means they're on month 4, 5, 6, and they still don't have a website. Most of our websites get done between 45 and 60 days. It just really depends on how extensive your website's going to be. These are a couple of different of our previous clients that we have worked with and currently work with, and these are all web design projects that we've completed for them. So you can take a look at those. Our client reviews, we have close to, I think, 40 reviews, and we also have video reviews. And then here's our pricing. So the cost of a website design in Calgary varies drastically. Just really depends on what you want. It's almost like building a car. A car can start MSRP at $15,000, but by the time you're done adding everything to it, that $15,000 can become $50,000. So it just really depends what you want. So a small business really starts at $1,500 and goes up from there. And this is usually between 5 and 10 pages. We provide you a basic mock-up of the site. It includes a contact form, contact page. Copywriting is optional, so the price will change depending on how much copywriting you want us to do. And all of our websites, doesn't matter what website it is, it's always going to be mobile friendly. We're never going to build a website that is not mobile friendly. Then we go up to a professional, which can be an established business. They're ready to take it to the next level. They have more services, more pages they want to write up, and that's what we do here. You're looking at around $5,000 and up. And then we go to corporate or usually e-commerce, where there's a lot more pages. 25 to 150 pages. We do the full mock-up, etc., and we're looking at about $10,000 plus. And then, here we have a lot of frequently asked questions from clients and people looking for a web design. So this is just a good bunch of reading material for you to look over. And then we have our articles, which if you go to our blog, there's tons of articles that can educate you and answer a lot of your questions. We have a lot of pages that says, choosing between GoDaddy and WordPress, why one is different or why one is better for your situation. We have a lot of these for you to read. So, okay, I think that's everything. I've covered everything on here. We work with many different businesses, different sizes and different industries. We're willing to work with anyone as long as we're a great fit. And I'm really excited to have you potentially work with us. If you have any questions, we can set up a discovery call to answer those for you. And then we can go from there. So thank you very much for your time. And thank you for considering Marvel Marketing. Bye for now.